All right, Anomaly John 173 here. I am starting a new abandoned universe run because I want to play with how easy or difficult it is to build and continue to upgrade a Corvette after the Voyagers update when you're playing in abandoned mode. So let's go to custom. I'll just leave everything at normal instead of making it max difficulty. I'll leave it all at normal, put it on abandoned mode, and I will also turn off the tutorial. Looks like it's disabled already, which is good. All right, let's go. The challenge I always have with abandoned mode is I have to decide what I want to focus on. Finding tech upgrades is a whole lot harder. There's no stations, there's no NPCs. So you're always coming up with novel ways to give yourself challenges. All right, new planet, looks like a toxic planet. First thing I'm going to do is head to a cave or to my ship. On the way, I'm going to grab anything I can find, like jade peas, that I can use for hazard protection recharge and life recharge, depending on what I find. Looks like I'm on a planet with ancient bones, which could come in handy at some point if I want to collect them in order to earn more nanites more quickly. On the way to the ship, I'm going to scan everything I can scan, and I'm going to grab some ferrite dust so that I can repair my scanner. Nice to find ferrite dust and dihydrogen. That's the nice part about scanning things, is scanning is what gives you, when it's available, secondary resources that you can get when mining instead of just the first resource. Like here, ferrite dust and dihydrogen. Now look, since I didn't crank the difficulty, looks like I don't need to be in as much of a hurry as I usually am to get to the ship because of hazards and things like that. I've got over 1,000 hours of gameplay. Much of it has been permadeath, survival mode, abandoned mode, variations of that. My main save is a custom save that is none of those. It's just a normal. And gosh, I've had my units maxed out on that one at 4 billion whatever for a long time. I've been to at least 20 galaxies, but I just started looking for more challenge. So that's why I started doing the abandoned mode, permadeath, max survival difficulty, that kind of stuff. It's just a lot of fun. It really is. So we're just heading to my ship. Now here's a cave. Is there much to the cave? Let's jump down in the cave and check it out, because there might be some valuable resources there. Let's make sure I get these animals here first, get them scanned. Let's jump down, check it out, shall we? Yeah, okay, so there is cave here. Alright, cobalt's going to be handy for, I believe it's ion batteries. There should be some opportunities for sodium in here. Maybe some oxygen. And if I'm lucky, some of the stalagmites hang tight from the top, stalagmites from the bottom. Hopefully some of them will have some things like tritium, That'll help me in my ship right away. So I'll do a little mining here, grab some cobalt, grab some dihydrogen, grab some sodium, and then we'll hop back out of the cave and head towards the ship. We'll grab these marrow bulbs from the cave and the carbon. Marrow bulbs are a 1-to-1 in a refiner that convert to sodium, so that's good. There's some silver, which we don't need right away, but we'll grab it along with the cobalt. Good thing I grabbed the carbon. I need it to charge my multi-tool. Let's keep grabbing that carbon and the marrow bulbs. Hopefully you've noticed before, if you played before, hopefully you've noticed when your multi-tool starts turning red, it actually mines a whole lot faster. So it's good to find a sweet spot where you get it in the red and the little warning shows up right in front of you and you're staying right there. You're staying right on the edge of overheating, but you don't overheat so that you mine faster. Again, not as big a deal if you're not playing max difficulty, but it still saves time. All right, I was hoping to find more sodium in here. I don't see any. There's some. That should be sodium and or oxygen. Let's take a look at what we got. So we have very little oxygen, which we need. Oxygen is your life support. Carbon, good. We've got that for a number of things we're going to need it for. We have enough iron that I think we can repair our scanner. We'll do that in a minute. We'll convert this marrow bulb to sodium, so we have some sodium. So we have some of the basics. Notice here the jade peas will provide us 5% life support power, which is good. I could use a little bit of it right now, like that. All right, so multi-tool, let's get it repaired. Thank you. I can't really build onto the multi-tool a whole lot yet. You can see here, all I can build is a deflector shield and the bolt caster, which those aren't a priority for me yet. Ship, I'm not to yet. Exosuit. I could build a little bit of improvement to my life support. We'll do that once we get some oxygen. So let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and head back towards the ship. The sooner we get to the ship, the sooner we can use it as a base for additional exploration. We can see what kind of upgrades we want to do to it. And again, my plan is not to do much at all to the ship upgrade wise. My plan is to figure out the best way to earn units as quickly as possible, at least like 10 million units, so that I can start to buy parts I need to build the first Corvette. Where are you? And then I'm trying to scan any life I can. In abandoned mode, only about one... Whoa, I'm in a storm. In abandoned mode, only about one planet per system has any fauna on it. So while I'm here, I want to try to scan everything I can safely, because I can earn more nanites for it. Whoa, hello, buddy. Hello. Good to see ya. All right, I gotta head towards the ship. I don't want to take any chances on my hazard protection running out. every spawn of your ship, there's always some oxygen right close to it that comes in handy. There's always some supplies nearby, which can come in handy. So let's grab the supplies. I am going to grab the rusted metal. Again, I need to look at... let's look at my stack sizes. Abandoned mode does have the smaller stack sizes. But it looks like I have plenty of room right now. So in abandoned mode, any salvage like this, any containers, any buried tech you want to grab, the salvage you do of all of these containers, this is how you get valuable upgrades, even S-class upgrades. It's one of the few ways to actually get it. And then I plan on collecting a whole bunch of these salvage data because they can make you a lot of money. Notice I've got 4 and they're worth 208,000 already. So that, I think, may be one of the primary ways I'm going to plan on using to earn earn units quickly, so that I can go to a station, go to the Corvette pad, and get my first Corvette created. So I need pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly to get the launch thrusters going, and then plating and seal. So that's what I need to get the ship going. Again, I'm not super concerned about it right away, because there's still a lot I need to do in terms of collecting some resources, doing some basic refining, etc.
Hello, Anomaly John 173. This is Maddie.
Say what?
Hello, Anomaly John 173. This is Maddie.
Okay.